morning. Right, and so, as you can see, it's dark, which means I didn't get out in the morning for my long run. And truth be told, it's not even Sunday anymore. Really busy day yesterday, so it's Monday. So I'm doing a little combination of the run I wanted to do today, or the run I wanted to do tomorrow, and the run I should have done yesterday. So I am doing a 3-mile warm-up at an easy pace, anywhere between 9:50, 10-minute miling for 3 miles. Then I'm going to do a tempo run, which is going to be 40 minutes at 8:20 a mile, and then a cool down after that. So I'm not sure how long that'll be. It'll just be until I get back, so I'll just see how far I get. So not ideal, I know, especially when this is like the important stuff now. This is what's going to make a difference on race day, or make the biggest difference on race day. So, but you got to work with what you've got, and this is what I've got. So I've had to come out. It's after 8 o'clock, so I probably won't be back until closer to 9, or closer to 10 even. So I've just got to crack on with it. At least I'm getting it done. So again, it's probably not going to be a lot of recording. Depending on how I feel when I do the 8:20, then I'll probably give you a little catch up then and let you know how it's going. But again, I'm just using the Magnify Puma Nitro, so again, no carbon. Whoop, whoop. So yes, it's not going to be easy, or no, it will be easy, but it won't be comfortable. I think that's going to be closer to the mark. Anyway, let's put this away, finish my warm-up and get cracking. Take care. So tempo section done. Made a mistake. I don't think I made a mistake. I think I was supposed to do a 40-minute, but I thought because I'm doing a slightly longer run, I'll only do 30 minutes. I did 30 minutes at around about 8-minute per mile pace, which wasn't difficult, but it was a little uncomfortable, which is what it should be, especially as I'm not in carbon shoes or anything like that. But you know, I've literally just finished it. The lungs feel good, the legs still feel a little weak, need to do more work on those, so I'll be hitting the gym tomorrow, strengthen those puppies up. But yeah, really pleased with that. So I've got about 3 miles to get back, so I think that'll give me about 10 miles for the day, which is not bad. It's a good day. Like I say, I was supposed to do a half marathon yesterday, but didn't get a chance, and then today's session would have been a lot shorter, so I've combined the two to make this one session. That way I'll be back into my routine. So this counts as the run of one of the 3 runs from last week, so I'm going to do 3 runs this week still. Not sure I'm going to do that yet, but I will get that done somehow. So good morning. It's Sunday and I have a slight confession. This is only my 2nd run of the week. I did do the gym session, but with work and poor sleep I decided not to try and squeeze in a 2nd run or a 3rd run between now and then. It's because it would have been pointless. Recovery and rest was more important than getting that running. I know this is an important period, but rest is just as important as getting the sessions done. So, and it's the only session I will have missed in this training block, so I'm okay with that. So the plan today is an interval session. I'm doing 8 times half miles at sub 7-minute pace. The weather conditions might make that a bit of a stretch. The wind just seems to be everywhere at the moment. At the moment it's behind me, so I'm going to get a nice push, but I think when I do turn around, or when I start running into the wind, if it changes direction, then it'll be like hitting a wall. So sub 7 minute is the pace with a 3-minute recovery, or sub 7 minute is the target with a 3-minute recovery. But if it is beyond me in these conditions, then I will run to effort. and give it as much as I can. I have no idea what it's going to hold for me today. I'm using my Puma DV8 Nitro carbon plate shoes just to give me that extra boost, and I'm still tired. We were out last night, didn't go to bed until after 12, so I know it's probably not in my legs, but I want to run on tired legs and I really want to push myself to see what I've got. So that's the plan. Yes, so just going to see what I can do. So I've done 2 sets, and I think both were around 7 minute or sub 7 minutes. And then when I went to do the 3rd set, the legs were dead. They were heavy, they felt like lead. So I've obviously used up whatever I had. So I'm just going to use the rest of this run now as an easy run, get my heart rate into zone 2, look after my legs, and then get some more miles in, and then head back and try and get some decent rest and recovery in motion. Everything should be back to normal next week. I need to do my double hill session again, so I'll probably do that on Tuesday, and I think I'll take a day of rest tomorrow, just so I can get myself back to some sort of condition where I'm fighting fit, get my sleep balance right. That's really been suffering. I went out last night and I was working the night before, so that's 2 nights in a row where I didn't go to sleep until after 12. So it's not ideal, but that's my work-life balance, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to put this away and see if I can get some running done in this week. I mean, I hate to admit it, it's lovely to run out here. It's nice and cool, the breeze is cooling. So yeah, looking forward to it. Anyway, hopefully you can hear this anyway. Anyway, I'll put this away now, I'll get my easy run done, and then I shall catch you up next week with a proper week of training. Still hoping to do maybe something like a sub 42 minutes, but again, I won't know until I get closer to the event itself, and I'm going to be doing the park run again in another week or so, just to get an idea of where my fitness level is at closer to the event itself. So anyway, lots to do, let's crack on. Well, I am almost done. Just stopped to do a little recap here. So luckily for me, when I was getting ready for my run, it was tipping down with rain. But literally, as soon as I managed to get out the door and go for it, it eased up to nothing more than a drizzle, sometimes nothing. So I was very fortunate with that. Wasn't expecting the wind to be as strong as it was. Should have checked. If I'd seen how strong the wind was, I'd have probably just done the whole thing as an easy run. But you know, I got 2.5 miles in around sub 7-minute pace. I'll put the paces up now, about there, but I'm pretty sure it was sub 7-minute or thereabouts. And the rest of it was either a zone 1 or zone 2 run. So I am approaching 10.5 miles, so I'll probably tick over 11 by the time I get back. So that gives me 21 miles for the week. Ideally not where I want it to be, but it is only 2 runs. But I'm definitely going back to 3 runs next week. Definitely having a day of rest and recovery tomorrow, so I'll probably end up doing admin. And I'll get at least 1 or 2 strength and conditioning sessions in next week as well, just to try and maximise the impact now, because I really feel the benefit from doing them. I feel a stronger runner, not necessarily faster, but I do feel stronger, and I'd rather become a stronger runner and then work on my speed than become a speed and be prone to more injuries. So that's the plan. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.